सर हाउ डू यू सी द मार्केट टुडे? अब फ्यूचर में क्या चीज़ें बिल्ड होने वाली हैं? 1 उससे पहले मेरे पास ये सवाल है, आप एआई में भी बहुत इन्वेस्टमेंट्स कर रहे हो पिछले 5 साल से।
जी।
हाँ, वो किस तरीके की कंपनी इंडिया में एआई और डीप टेक में क्या बन रहा है एज़ कम्पेयर टू द वेस्ट वर्ल्ड? क्योंकि हमारे यहाँ जो सोशल मीडिया में नैरेटिव चलता है जहाँ से आप सब इन्फॉर्मेशन देते हैं कि इंडिया कुछ बना ही नहीं पा रहा है एआई में।
I mean, that's not true.
हुँ।
See, there are several aspects of AI.
जी,
There's the foundational models, the LLMs.
जी,
There is the semiconductors,
जी,
the chips. There is data,
करेक्ट।
and there is the apps. So on data and apps, we're pretty good.
हुँ,
Foundational models are expensive and hard to do,
करेक्ट।
and chips is, and of course there's server farms, all that.
हुँ,
So the chips are hard to do. Having said that, we've invested in one company called Gyani, not AI, which is could be the voice LLM of India.
ओके,
They're aspiring to be. Let's see what happens there. But they're doing good business. Uh, we are investing in one or two, you know, semiconductor companies very early. Let's see what happens there. But
डिज़ाइनिंग, मैन्युफैक्चरिंग।
it's a fabulous chip company. They don't own their own fab. They will design and they will get it manufactured outside.
ओके,
Right. Of course, they're not making GPUs.
ओके।
Okay. GPUs are very hard
हुँ,
and expensive. Uh, and then we're investing in a whole bunch of app companies. So let's see what happens. There is some work happening. There's enough work happening. Our strengths are data and the IP you can build around data and on data. Because India's got 1.4 billion people, it's got 900 million smartphones. We'll generate lots of data. So this is something which we are good at. We should focus on our strengths and try and mitigate our weaknesses.
दैट इज़ डेटा। आप इसको थोड़ा-सा एक्सपैंड करके बताइए। डेटा डेटा एंड आईपीज़ अराउंड डेटा को।
Because if you've got 900 million smartphones, people generating data all the time,
करेक्ट।
what is the intelligence you can gather from that data? And
हुँ,
and then what can you build? Okay. So for example, we've got investment in a company called Rumik.
ओके,
Rumik is a AI companion uh, bot.
ओके,
Now this can be used for many good things. Okay? We are investing in a startup that might democratize the algorithms that hedge funds use to do trading and stock markets. So you read that big algo traders, trading firms take all
करेक्ट,
the money away, and
या
90% of people lose money on F&O.
करेक्ट।
This bothers us. Now
हुँ,
here is a company comes along and says, listen, I will allow people to create their own algos on my platform, and I will suggest algos that they can then operate with similar intelligence as the hedge funds.
ओके,
That'll give them a fighting chance
हुँ,
to not lose so much money. If we can bring this 95% down to 60% or 50% or 40%, uh, we've done a good job. But remains to be seen. All
ओके,
that is AI.
ओके। एंड हाउ इज़ एआई गोइंग टू अफ़ेक्ट इंडिया? आप नौकरी पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से, क्योंकि ये एक और नैरेटिव है सोशल मीडिया पे कि एआई की वज़ह से बहुत जॉब्स जा रही हैं।
नहीं, we
ओके,
don't know yet. Okay?
अच्छा,
देखिए, जब भी टेक्नोलॉजी चेंज होती है,
हाँ,
there is a disruption and there's an opportunity.
ओके,
अब at the start of my career,
हुँ,
84, 85, I was 21, 22 years old. I was my first job. The government of India, समय राजीव गांधी प्रधानमंत्री थे,
जी,
he said, that government said that we are going to bring computers into banks.
ओके,
Before that, all banking was manual,
हुँ,
a lot of it. Uh, and the All India Bank Employees Association, very powerful trade union,
हुँ,
they were really upset. Said we're going to lose jobs, massive job losses. Government is against us. उस समय banks were mostly nationalized banks.
हुँ,
Uh, and the government said, nothing doing, we're going ahead anyway.
ओके,
The government put in the computers.
जी,
Nobody used them for 2 years. They just refused. हम नहीं यूज करेंगे.
अच्छा,
2 साल बाद धीरे धीरे लोगों ने इस्तेमाल करना चालू किया. And then nobody lost jobs. They were got more productivity. They did more things. They did better
करेक्ट,
things.
करेक्ट,
They did the same thing better. They serviced customers better. And that's what happened. There used to be till the 90s, maybe late 80s, there used to be this thing called a telex machine. Have you heard of telex machine?
10x
Telex, T-E-L-E-X, telex.
telex.
Uh,
No,
Not heard of it, right?
no.
It was a staple mode of communication in text across cities,
Okay.
right? In 85, the first fax machine came to India.
Okay.
You know what a fax machine is?
Yeah.
Okay. तो fax से पहले text होता था. Now, by 95, 96, fax machines have become ubiquitous.
Hmm.
Okay. Telex was out. New technology, fax machine. A lot of it self-service.
Hmm.
There used to be a guy called a telex operator. Telex operators lost their jobs, but they reskilled and they adapted and they got some other jobs within the companies.
ठीक है.
Okay. So there was a superior technology called fax. It got adopted. Telex went out. Telex operators lost their jobs, but they adapted.
Sure.
Okay. Reskilled. Email आया, internet आया, fax machines went obsolete. When was the last time you used a fax machine?
I think 2015.
11 साल हो गए ना?
Express.
11 साल हो गए ना?
हाँ.
ठीक है?
हाँ.
Now fax machines are out.
Hmm.
So technology disrupts, but improves productivity. It causes some job losses, but creates new opportunities. ठीक है?
Sure.
Now AI से भी यही होगा. The question but the people who disagree with me in this notion say, but this AI is moving very fast. It's moving faster than any other technology.
Okay.
Therefore, people who will lose jobs within the next 2-3 years. The new jobs that will be created will take 10 years to be created.
Okay.
And the people who lose jobs will not be the same the people who get those new jobs. लोग अलग होंगे.
हाँ.
ठीक है?
Okay.
So that is the challenge. Now, एक और कहानी सुनाता हूँ आपको.
Is this your view?
No,
You said
this is what people have told
people
me.
say yes.
This is what
हाँ.
people have told me. They probably there is some substance in that.
Okay.
Now, what people have told me is that I'll tell you one other story actually. In 1987, I went to do business school. 89, I graduated. In the IIMs, the first PCs came into for student use came in 86.
Okay.
Which meant that mine was the second batch or the first batch that was kind of PC native. We had actually used PCs throughout our 2 years for coursework, for project work. So we were very familiar with how to use a PC. Now, when I went into my job after IIM 89 में, MNC company, marketing department, one shared PC in the marketing department, 14 लोग.
Okay.
People there who were senior to me,
Did not know how to use.
they were smarter than me, but they had never used a PC.
Hmm.
They were not PC native. So I had this unique skill. So I became this go-to guy. Right? So what I tell young people is that, listen, don't worry about jobs in India, jobs in the economy, jobs in the whole ecosystem. You worry about your job.
Hmm.
Is your job safe? And if it is not safe, do you know something and possess a skill where you can get a new job easily? Or can you get that skill that makes you unsackable here?
Hmm.
Right? So my answer is simple, boss. You will learn 1 or 2 or 3 AI platforms every quarter.
Okay.
Relevant ones.
ठीक है.
How to use them. You become adept at that, your own productivity will go up. Right? You will become indispensable. You will last guy in the department to get sacked. तो आपका काम है आप AI सीखो. So either you do AI or AI will be done to you. तो आप AI सीखो. I'm not asking you to write an LLM. I'm not.
Basic use cases.
It's easy to use.
Hmm. But ये बात भी ठीक है कि वो बहुत तेजी से चेंज हो रहा है.
Change हो रहा है, but question is, young people learn fast.
Hmm.
At 62, I don't learn fast.
Correct.
But at 23, you learn really fast.
Correct.
You will adapt, you will learn, you will change. Right?
Hmm.
And you'll become the go-to guy in the team.
हाँ.
यार ये कर दे जल्दी से. So there's so much content proliferating on the internet.
Hmm.
Okay? I don't have time. वीडियो आता है 60 मिनट का. 90 minutes ka. Boss, I don't have time to look at it. I get a 2-page text summary
Hmm.
using AI. Now I'm consuming content I would not have consumed otherwise. I'm doing stuff I would not have done otherwise.
Hmm.
So AI can also help you do stuff that would not get done otherwise. So Naukri mein, we have got 150,000 clients, companies who use us for hiring.
Correct.
The top 10-15%, we have a sales team that goes and meets them physically. They are our more valuable clients.
Correct.
The next 20-30%, 40%, we interact with them over the phone, we call up.
हाँ जी.
The bottom 40-50%, nobody talks to. They come on their own, they buy, they go away.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Using voice bots, we have begun to call the bottom 40-50%. They're being serviced better. They're being sold to better. There's a revenue opportunity there. Customer satisfaction is up
Correct.
in that segment. Now, that is work that was not getting done earlier because those bottom 40% clients, it's not worth our while to devote a human to deal with them because the cost is higher than the revenue
Makes
potential.
sense. ठीक है.
But with a voice bot, it becomes easier. That's
Mm.
that's use of AI.
Correct.
So AI, it's not just all about job losses.
Mm.
It's about doing more, doing stuff better, being more productive. जब ATM machines आई थी बैंक में, cashiers didn't lose their jobs, but customers got satisfaction and they were able to withdraw money at midnight, at 2 a.m., 3 a.m.
Makes sense. Okay.
without having to stand in line during banking hours.
सर एक चीज़ मेरे को आप ऐसे बताइए, जैसे मेरे को मैं बहुत इसको जब एआई वाली चीज़ देखता हूँ, लेकिन मैं इसको देखता हूँ अगर आपने बोला ये बात ठीक है कि आप सिर्फ अपना देखो, तुम्हारी जॉब तो नहीं जा रही।
पहले आप वो देखो.
हाँ, बट अगर हमारे कंट्री में देयर आर पीपल हू आर वर्किंग इन आईटी सर्विसेज, बीपीओ इंडस्ट्री, तो ये सारी जॉब्स तो एक्चुअली जाएंगी या जा रही हैं?
Yeah, let's wait and watch. I think there have been some sackings,
Hmm.
but I'm not sure how much was AI or how much was because there was some flab in the organization. Anyway,
Behind the AI.
huh.
Okay.
We don't know yet. Let's wait and watch. So I'd say, look, it's possible,
Hmm.
but let's wait and watch.
And then idea of any machine.
अभी तक नौकरी की सेल्स डाउन नहीं हुई है.
नो, आपकी,
Hmm.
हाँ यही मेरा सवाल भी एक्चुअली
Hmm.
कि आर यू सीइंग एनी चेंज इन?
See, there may be a change in the kind of profiles that are being
हाँ,
hired, but companies are still hiring.
सेम पेस पे.
नहीं, I would not say same pace पे.
हम्म.
They are adjusting and adapting.
हम्म.
Uh, but some of it may be Gulf War and
हम्म.
the consequent slowdown. It's unclear.
ओके. क्योंकि मेरे को ऐसा लगता है कि अभी तक जितनी भी टेक्नोलॉजीज आई हैं वो सही में प्रोडक्टिविटी को बढ़ाने के लिए आई. ये
But every time there's a new technology, there is some disruption, yeah.
यस,
And there is an opportunity.
बट ये तो इन्फॉर्मेशन, एक जॉब एग्जिस्ट क्यों करती थी अभी तक कि मेरे पास कुछ एक इन्फॉर्मेशन है, मेरे पास वो इन्फॉर्मेशन के अगेंस्ट मैं कैपिटल क्रिएट कर सकता हूँ फॉर सम बिजनेस. दैट्स दैट्स द एंटायर जॉब. नाउ दैट इन्फॉर्मेशन इज एआई. वो जो इन्फॉर्मेशन का काम
No,
जो था,
but then you can do more value-added stuff, right? And you can do more of that stuff.
एंड यू डोंट नीड
You can
20 पीपल,
if you're saying AI can do code, which it can do,
व्हिच अर्लियर 20 पीपल वर डूइंग.
yeah, but then maybe those 20 people need not be sacked. They can do 20 more things.
एंड दैट
Ultimately,
लाइक व्हाट डज नॉट
ultimately,
स्केल.
ultimately जो कोड AI प्रोड्यूस करता है, वो भी कोई चेक करता है ना.
हाँ.
वो ठीक चल रहा नहीं चल रहा.
हाँ.
Can I tweak it a bit?
करेक्ट.
Can I improve it?
करेक्ट.
Is the AI code final or is just an input to me? So earlier I was taking 20 days to do this. Now I'm taking 3 days to do this. But then in the remaining 70 days, I can do other stuff. So overall, my output has gone up.
बट अब आपको कंपैरेटिवली कम लोग चाहिए, तो क्या इंडिया में ऐसा भी हो सकता है?
Boss, एक minute.
हाँ.
Will the scope expand or will the scope remain the same and say अब कम लोगों में करो? So that's the question. So very often the scope will expand because you'll do more stuff, which is not being done otherwise. Because the brief is going to evolve.
ओके.
कि लोग 20 हैं, 20 लोगों से मैं twice काम निकाल सकता हूँ. So let me give more work rather than sack people and do the same work. Maybe. There will be a bit of both.
ओके. क्योंकि नया काम बनना भी बहुत डिफिकल्ट है सर.
Not necessarily. You're limited by your imagination.
हाँ,
Yeah. I mean, the example I gave you about a voice bot calling for the bottom 40% of Naukri clients, that was not being done earlier. Now it's being
हाँ,
done.
okay. Earlier it was not there at all, or humans were doing it.
No, we have
Humans
not,
were also there.
we
Sure.
have not replaced humans. We just added on to what humans are doing.